Good morning, everyone. I know my channel's Mo Horowitz World. It's because I love the Three Stooges, but my name is actually Tom. Doubting Thomas. At least that's what I always was told. At least that's what's on my birth certificate. Well, let's see, yesterday, what did I do? Just turn on, wait a minute, here we go. We got all the switches around here. Well, I pulled the, because everybody's got their moniker or name. But, I just thought I'd clear it up. But yeah, I took the motor out of here, stuck it over here. I went ahead and pulled the jugs off, so we're not using those. Mike, that owns the motor, brought over these. Now I went ahead real quick. They was rusty, so I cleaned them up with some stones that I have in this box. Let's see. Yeah, this. I put the fine stones on it, and so I cleaned the rust out, and he had brought over these piston rings, but I was questioning that that's quite a bit of gap, to cut out. I mean, at some point, maybe not. I thought maybe there might be too much tension because of their size. Of course, I have to check for thickness in the piston, of course. But I thought, that's quite a bit to cut off. And I don't know, at some point maybe it becomes egg-shaped if you're trying to crush a circle down. Because you're crushing on the two sides and it's not crushing so much this way. Like I say, I'm no expert, but I enjoy doing things and trying things and learning. So if anybody's got any ideas, let's see, I did, the bearings coming for that. I greased up the starter, so it should stop going when you turn the button off, when you release the button. I did clean this up. I cleaned the black paint. So in the end, I'm going to have to, they did not come with black paint anywhere, so once I get it buttoned up, I'll try and power wash this black paint off. In 1970, some say the jugs came black, but most say no, there was no black at all. They did put some kind of silver on the jugs because they're cast iron, so they wouldn't rust. So let's see, I cleaned those up and everything else seems to be all right. I started to take this apart. So when I do get this, I can just unplug these and plug them back together when I get the new one. So started to do that. I lowered this. If I could find one of those Bakelite boxes where you plug all the wires, it'd be great. But they want like $75. And then there's people, on not Marketplace, but on the different Harley sites on Facebook. I got one, it seems like such a gamble to just, send them money and hope for the best. So this may or may not never get the right block, but it actually still works. And I mean, it's not chaotic because there's not a lot of wires. You just have the wires from here. They're all, like I say, they all unplug and plug, and it's fine. I never did find the rattle when I was stepping on the front brake, and I thought it was this rattling, but I held on to it. It wasn't that. I thought maybe this was in there rattling around, but it was a loud rattle. So maybe it's something that's coming up from down there. I think when I pull this apart, I'm not going to extend the arm, but I think maybe the arm could start sooner, the pull could start sooner. It's like the pull is later, so you're not getting the leverage. So if you're, because the cable comes down, and if this is like this way, you're like pulling like this, so you're not, have to start a little bit before or started a little sooner. So I don't know if this can be put in another notch, and then the cable loops through a pinch bolt. So I'm going to try that, but that's after this gets all back together. Like the shift lever, you want the shift lever to be, you want the shift lever, either you can have it straight up and down, or should have it, to me, a little bit more cocked, so it has this 11 to 1 o'clock type thing, which gives you the best, I think, movement with the least amount of movement of the shift lever. Same way for the brake. Start pulling it sooner, rather than pull it here, because then you're trying to pull it. So I think I'll have more force, maybe more luck with front brakes. So that's what I was tinkering with yesterday. I did get the I don't know if I said, but I did finish up that side, so that's all done. And let's see, he's got to pick up a few odds and ends. I went ahead and put the cam shims in, so when he buys them, I'll just stick mine back into stock over there. So not a lot to do today. I did run to the there you are. Did run to the post office. Sold the little visors that I had, for the headlight and the turn signals and stuff. Yeah, and there's always doodads. I'm not much for that, bits and bobs. So that's what I'm doing today. Not still fighting the wasps out front in the ground. They took over a burrow from probably a ground squirrel or something. So they like that. So Kay almost run it over with the lawnmower. Last time she did, about 30 years ago out back, she got stung pretty good, because they don't like a lawnmower sitting on top of their nest. And then the one by the garage, and that's all sealed up, so they've moved on. So, well, that's what I'm tinkering with today. I'm still, every time I run it, the clutch gets sloppier and sloppier. So somewhere, even though that it's got the 5-speed, and the last time I looked over there and took it apart first, throwout bearing was squashed. So we'll see, no rush. It still works. I adjust it up until who knows what, but I'll have to look at the rod going across there and make sure the hardness is not going on it. Flat tire? No, the tire's not flat. No, okay. But, so I'll tinker with that. Well, I'll let you guys go and hope you have a wonderful day. And be safe out there. I've been starting to watch Ironhead Sally, and she had she was hit. She's doing better, but it's always a tough road. I think it was her ankle, foot. But her and her husband are doing the best of a bad situation, and yeah, it's too much anger out on the road is ridiculous. I mean, when people rode horses, I mean, is that what they did? They bumped into each other and the horses on the road? I mean, in cities? I don't know. I wasn't around, but, just coming back from the post office, one Honda and a Kia, oh my gosh, and they're 1 inch off of the bumper next to me and over here, and gee, many Christmas. And I'd hate to live in a big town. This is bad enough. Well, I'd love to move south somewhere. West, south somewhere, Oh, boy. I enjoy riding. It's fun. The mechanical sounds, the smells and everything. And then everybody's in their cars with all windows all rolled up. And it's like they're suddenly NASCAR drivers, and they're not good NASCAR drivers. They're trying to be. They just never took any of the courses, so they don't understand the ridiculousness of being, a foot off of someone's bumper or fender. It's just, wow, man. They're all like going somewhere and wanting to go way too fast. Oh well, that's my rant for the day. You guys be safe. Keep your stick on the ice. Catch you later. Bye bye.